Hello, Becky Smith here, just doing a very needed update video. I haven't been getting around to making these videos very much because I'm adjusting to my work schedule, which is a lot longer of hours than I'm used to. So I really just want to do nothing when I come home, and I think that's part of having Lyme disease, adjusting to working and rest days and all the time in between. But a little health recap here. So the last video I made, I had taken antibiotics for 2.5 years. I had gotten off of the antibiotics and I relapsed within 3 months. So I was questioning whether or not I was having Bartonella symptoms. I was questioning Lyme. I was kind of freaking out a little bit inside. I'm sure other Lymies out there wouldn't blame me for it. But turns out we're tossing the Bartonella out the window. We're focusing on Lyme here. And I relapsed. So there had to have been something else going on besides just the Lyme, because 2.5 years of antibiotics would have done something, but something was missing in my treatment. So I went to the Canadian doctor, freaking out, and based off of a recent mold exposure I had, he said, you know, it's sticking around a little longer than usual. You're getting a lot of pain in your upper back. That's staying weeks later. He's like, I think we need to go with Mast Cell Activation Syndrome. He's like, it's what it's sounding like. So he said the magic word, Mast Cell Activation Syndrome. And he put me on these little liquid things. So we started off with just 4 a day. Chromolyn sodium is what it's called. And I experienced quite a relief in my Lyme flare. And I went back and met with him again. And he suggested upping the dose. So we upped the dosage to 6 of these little buggers a day, and breakfast, lunch, dinner. And he said, let's wait until your next Lyme cycle, because you know you kind of have those ups and downs with the Lyme bacteria and when your symptoms start to show themselves. So I was like, okay, and I waited, and the next month went by and I had very minimal symptoms. The next month went by, you know, very minimal symptoms. So I think it was safe to say that treating Mast Cell Activation Syndrome is fixing my immune system enough to get the bacteria of Lyme under control. So with that said, I went back to the doctor and, you know, I said, this is working. I'm feeling good. I'm not having these insane symptoms again. And he said, okay, well, Chromolyn sodium, it stabilizes mast cells in your gut. So what's going on in your gut? And we started treating for Candida, a little bit more than the nystatin that I had been on for 2.5 years that did jack shit for me. So as soon as I started taking the fluconazole, I had more energy. I was noticing a lot of changes. So I still have a few weeks of this, maybe like 2 weeks or something, and that's just a month on of that. And so then he said, okay, well, what else is, you know, if there's something going on in the gut, which very well could have been the yeast and who knows what else. He suggested Villicoat, which is a Canadian branded supplement. It's literally just a supplement they get from shells, like shellfish or something. And it has been, there are studies that show that it has healed the gut lining. So I eat a few packets of those every now and then, and I take my Chromolyn sodium, which this is only 3 weeks supply, and it costs $120, and that's on a discount for me at the pharmacy. It would have been $300 or something a box. So kind of crazy, but it's helping, and I'm sure I'll be able to find some way in the future to have insurance cover it by switching or something. But right now I'm just really happy that it's giving me what I need to feel better. So with all of that said, I'm still treating, I'm still figuring out the puzzle pieces, I'm still having symptoms, I'm having eye symptoms, I'm having you know, random joint symptoms, more inflammation stuff. But compared to the last video I made where I was like freaking out having neurological symptoms come back, I mean, this is huge. So what I want to say is, and you know, all of this is in my blog too, if you want more detailed information on mast cell activation and all of that stuff, I have written about it already. But what I want to say is, I guess, for those of you who have Lyme and who have multiple allergies, food allergies, allergies to outside, you go to the allergist, they prick your back, you blow up, they say, we don't know what's wrong, your immune system's crazy, blah, blah, blah. But they never mention anything. Or they try to get you on steroids or allergy medication, whatever. All of you guys should be looking into mast cell activation treatment. If you have issues with mold and you've done your cholesterol and you've had treatment for mold, you should be looking into mast cell activation syndrome, because you may be having mast cell issues when you're around mold. So it becomes more complicated than just mold issues with Lyme. So talk to your Lyme literate doctor about mast cell treatment, learn about it, read my blog, it's got information on it regarding where you can find information and all of that fun stuff. But really with Lyme disease, I mean, there's so much and we're all so complicated. There's a reason why our bodies have gone out of control. And so it's finding out why. I don't know, my doctor tells me I won't have to be on this stuff forever. Who knows? I don't know. But right now I need to fix the parts that are broken in me. And with finding that out, I'm antibiotic free right now, and I'm working, 35, 40 hours a week. I'm living a life. I'm tired a lot and I have ups and downs. I'm working out again. I'm able to function. So just keep asking yourself questions. Never stop. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to contact me any way possible. All right. Thanks for listening and good luck.